Welcome to a new video from the Parts channel. Well, I'm going to make a short video but I find it very interesting, answering a question that you have left me. A person who has a Volkswagen Golf 4 TDI and who has changed the turbo for a rebuilt one. Because the one that had the engine was consuming oil and was throwing blue smoke out of the exhaust, but after changing it, he noticed that the engine no longer has the same power as before. And he has changed vacuum hoses and has also changed the hose that goes from the intercooler to the turbo, and everything remains the same, and he asks what it could be. Let's see, depending on who you bought the rebuilt turbo from. I tell you this, because you don't always have to buy it from the person who bought it sells cheaper, because you already know that the turbo cartridges do not have the same quality from some manufacturers to others, but it is not only the quality that varies, it even varies in the shape of the blades. It also depends on the finishes, the material used, etc. etc. It is important, when you do this, to hire or buy a company that is solvent, that offers quality. It is in fact very important. Note that we work with a company. I am not going to advertise it, but it offers quality. But on the other hand, it has happened to us once. Without going any further, this week, this turbo that you see there is mounted on an Opel Zafira 1900 CDT of 120 horsepower. The turbo had broken, and we asked for a rebuilt turbo. But it turns out that we also checked that there is no play, because sometimes we have detected that the new turbo had too much play and we have thrown it back. And then they have brought it to us well balanced. These things sometimes happen, but here, for example, the problem that has occurred is that we noticed that the engine lacked power, so we have checked everything and we have realized that the problem came from the turbo itself. And we have set it back and they have sent us the turbo again and they have told us that yes, that there was a problem, that they had not calibrated the turbo actuator correctly. What is the lung? They have already brought it to us well calibrated, we have installed it and it works perfectly. That is why I tell you, that when you buy rebuilt turbos, look a little. I would even tell you, that if you buy online, look a little at the opinions, because there are companies that offer quality and others that do not. And sometimes, by looking for the cheapest, cheap can come out very expensive. Well, here I leave you this short video. If it has been useful to you, then do not forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel.